Hello friends, welcome to another thrilling episode of Investigators in Cars Drinking Coffee. I'm Mark Murnan, president of Complete Legal Investigations in Palm Beach Gardens, Florida, and I'm accompanied once again by the coffee drinking Wendy Straw-Murnan, licensed private investigator, certified paralegal. Well, that's right, we are investigators in
cars.
cars.
And welcome to unsunny Florida
Unsunny Florida, yeah. It's actually very hot out here, but here we are with our mug here, Investigators in Cars Drinking Coffee. Also with our website, theprofitablepi.com. So don't forget to visit those two locations. And today we are talking, I did bring another. It's too hot to have coffee, to be honest with you. It's like 100 degrees out here. Anyway, today, Wendy, we are talking about the top 3 reasons to take court-appointed cases. Now, this is actually going to be a 2-part video because we were discussing court-appointed cases, which many private investigators are involved in. Some reasons to take them, and some reasons the next video not to take a court-appointed case.
Yep.
And we have been doing court-appointed cases for how long?
Over 20 years.
Yeah, and I have been with the, I came out of the public defender system, both the state and federal public defender system.
So your whole life.
Yeah, 40 years pretty much, since I'm only 42. Yeah, but from the very get-go, we've been doing court. We've been handling indigent criminal defense.
Yes, we have.
And we've had some thoughts about it, so we're going to share them with you. Again, the top 3 reasons, the top 3 reasons to take a court-appointed case. And number 1, the top reason that we just came up with these randomly, is for the investigative experience.
I agree. Yes, when you first start out and you're just trying to figure out how to get cases, how to work cases, how to have a relationship with an attorney, a business relationship, they're just perfect for, you know, cutting your teeth on. Yeah.
If you don't have a lot of investigative experience before, if you come out of a law enforcement background, then criminal defense is, you know, pretty common. It's probably, other than surveillance, the most common type of investigation to do, and it does provide a world of experience. Now, let me put a plug in for our good friend Brandon Perrin with his remarkable manual, the Uncovering Reasonable Doubt, the component method, for criminal defense investigations. And may I say that we are huge fans of Brandon. He's been kind enough to appear with us on another video, which I'll highlight up here, on criminal defense investigations with his remarkable work. But we utilized the component method when I started our business back in 2001. I came out of the public defender's office, the federal public defender's office at the time, and the component method gave me a reliable and consistent way to work every court-appointed case that we had.
And I took his course also with his brother Brad, so because I came out of the civil background, so I had done criminal work years ago, but it was just a wealth of information.
Tremendous information. So we encourage you to pick that up. Go on, pick yourself up a copy of the Uncovering Reasonable Doubt if you are new.
The first thing is, if you're going to take court-appointed cases, you're representing that you know what you're doing.
Yeah, exactly. And this is a great way to, you have to get a manual to take you step by step through a process to conduct one.
Yep.
So that's number 1, the investigative experience of working criminal defense cases.
Yes, awesome.
Number 2, there is a volume of cases, and they're all pretty interesting.
Oh, if you like drama, do court-appointed cases because you got drama.
Oh, lots of drama. Yeah, it's like the old TNT.
Turn it up.
Like the cable network TNT. We know drama.
Yes.
Yeah, that has to do with criminal defense work. And that's not exclusively, I mean, family law has plenty of drama itself, but I mean, each case is like ripped from the headlines. Criminal defense work has its own kind of natural drama involved.
And people think that aren't investigators, right, that we solve the crime. That's what we do. And we don't solve any crimes. We're not police officers.
We solve some.
Well,
it's
after
rare.
They're solved.
It's rare.
So so we're coming alongside the criminal defense attorney to make sure that the law enforcement agency did their job in solving the crime.
And to uncover reasonable doubt, as Brandon Seidel discussed, uncover perhaps some reasonable doubt that wasn't revealed or disclosed during the police investigation. So
well, that's another good point. So when you find somebody guilty of a criminal offense, what does the jury have to find?
They have to find he's guilty beyond a reasonable doubt.
Yeah, and that's
hence the brilliance of Brandon's title, Uncovering Reasonable Doubt. We don't manufacture it.
Right.
We have to uncover it if it's there. So that's the number 2. So number 1, the investigative experience that comes with court-appointed cases. Number 2, a steady volume of cases. And that leads to number 3. cash flow.
Right.
Cash flow.
Yes.
I mean, you can build
work these things.
You can work these things, and that's what we loved about the component method. Again, I'm pitching Brandon's book again, but with the step-by-step process of it, you can work these cases and garner significant information that the attorney might otherwise not have.
Right. And the government agency normally can afford a little more than just an individual private client.
Yeah.
As far as what you're going to do. You can do a lot more on a court-appointed case.
Yeah.
Your budget's usually bigger.
Your budget's bigger, but we'll get into one of the reasons not to take it later. But there is a cash flow component that the state and the federal system, they do pay, and they pay regularly. Now we'll get into the opposite part of that in our next video. But cash flow, I mean, if you have a steady revenue coming from court-appointed work that you're billing appropriately in a proper sequence of time, you can have steady regular income, which can help you build other aspects of your business. So
exactly.
So those are 3 reasons to take court-appointed cases. Number 1, the investigative experience, particularly if you're utilizing a system like the component method that our friend Brandon Perrin has outlined in his book. Number 2, there is a volume of interesting cases that if you're a curious individual, these are very interesting cases to work. And number 3, cash flow as a way of building out your business with regular revenue.
Yes.
And we will.
And it's guaranteed payment.
Oh yeah.
You're not going to be running after your client to get paid. These agencies pay you.
They do pay.
So
they pay less, and we'll get into that in our next video. But they do pay, and they pay regularly.
Yes.
So those are 3 reasons, yes, to take a court-appointed case. And stay tuned, because on our next video we'll be discussing the opposite side, some of the downsides of court-appointed work. But we did want to point out that there are 3 very compelling reasons. Starting with the positive, then working to maybe the less positive.
Yes,
So stay tuned for the next episode. Meanwhile, we're glad you're with us this week.
And don't forget, we also have great manuals on how to work these cases.
That's right, at theprofitablepi.com.
Yes.
Make sure you check out our website at theprofitablepi.com for manuals on investigative procedure, research procedures.
They're phenomenal.
We're coming out with
everything you need to know to do a court-appointed case.
Court-appointed, and also to run an investigative agencies.
And what are we coming out with? I'm sorry.
A billing procedures manual.
That's right. Working hard on that.
Let's get on to the next episode.
Bye-bye.